What's going on YouTube? My name is Chris and I am sorry I have not posted a lot of videos. It's been a crazy year. I wanted to go ahead and shoot and edit and post this video because I haven't seen a lot of content about this up on YouTube, and I know that if you're like me, you've had a lot of questions about this just like I have, and it hasn't really been talked about in the drone community, and I wanted to go ahead and do this unboxing for you. So let's take a look at the FT Aviator controller. We're going to take it out for a test flight if we can today, and I wanted to show you the unboxing of this because this is actually something I purchased. I purchased this with my own money when I saw it advertised, and I just got it, and so I wanted to go ahead and show you what you can expect if you're thinking about getting one or if you have already ordered one. So let's dive into this unboxing. Okay, so just some information about this order. I ordered this on March the 7th. I got an email that it was shipped July 1st, and then July 23rd I got an email that the FedEx package was going out, and here it is, August 8th. I have the box, so that kind of gives you a time frame of when you ordered yours, when you might receive it. But let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of this box, and we'll see what's in it. So inside this box looks like another box, some bubble wrap, and then another box here. So we'll set this off to the side. I believe that this is probably the case for it. Yeah. So this is the case for the actual controller. Oh, okay. And looks like you have to press these buttons, and you press the button in and then you're able to unlatch it. So you press the button in and then you're able to unlatch it. Inside the case, looks like we have some molded foam to protect the controller. So let's take a look at the other box here. This box says it's the drone controller by FT Aviator. We're going to open this up. And then this is the box. Looks like we have to remove this tape. And then here's the box. Here looks like this is the Quickstart guide of what's in the box. Looks like it's got the joystick, some kind of phone mount, maybe some kind of cable management Velcro or something else, a strap, and then a charging cable. Opening up the box, here's the controller itself. This is the Fluidity Tech controller. And then underneath this we have the mount for the phone. I don't know what this is. Charging cable and lanyard. So we're gonna take a look at the Quickstart guide. I'm going to see if this thing needs to be charged up. And then we're going to see if we can pair it to the drone and take it out for a flight. There's not much in the box except for this Quickstart guide and the actual controller and a little bit of accessories. This Quickstart guide is actually not much. It's just the basic controls of the controller, how to fly, how to connect it, and how to charge it. It does come with a Usbc connector, so it's nice to see that they're using basically the standard connector out there now. I have it charging using this Hyperjuice brick right now. It came with 3 out of 4 dots lit up, so I think we have enough juice to try to pair it and see if we can get a flight out of it. Looks like there's a little more than just pressing that little connect button on the drone to connect the controller to it. In fact, Fluidity sent this little, you have to use the original Mavic remote controller, and they sent this little Velcro strap that pretty much goes around it and blocks the whole screen off. And then there's a little hole that you can plug your USB cable into the bottom of it. Now this USB cable has to hook up to your phone. So I have my iPhone hooked up here in the cradle of the controller attachment, which is kind of loose. It's not the best. I guess maybe I can tighten these screws a little bit to see if that will work. And then the controller will pair with the drone somehow. I'm gonna put the drone out and we're gonna see if we can get this to connect to it. Okay, so I have pretty much everything ready to go. And we're gonna do our first test flight and we're gonna see how this goes. I had to make sure that all 4 of these blue squares turned blue. The controller, the DJI controller, can see the drone. Basically the app, this Fluidity app, is paired with the controller, and the phone is connected to the controller as well. So we're gonna launch it, or we're gonna see how everything goes. So here we go. I'm going to press the launch button. Actually, first I'm gonna hit go fly. And then I have to acknowledge a couple of things here. And we're gonna try and fly now. Okay, so I just launched and so far things look good. The drone is there. I was able to take off using this takeoff button. This controller, how it works is if you twist the stick to the right, the drone should basically yaw right and left. Banking is pulling this whole stick to the right and to the left. Forward is forward, reverse is reverse. And then up and down is actually using this thing with your thumb in it and the joystick. So your joystick and your pointer finger and your thumb almost move together to move it up and down. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna yaw it, and you're gonna see it yaw over there in the corner. Pretty smooth. I mean, the harder you twist it, the more it'll yaw. We're gonna try going forward now. And I'm gonna record what we're doing here. All right, we're going forward. Okay, we're gonna come back. Now we're gonna bank to the left now. Not bad, we're gonna come back and bank to the right. Okay, now we're gonna go up. So that would be this one. And we're gonna come back down. Not bad, so pretty responsive in the controls, not like the other YouTube videos I saw. So now I'm gonna take it up and I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna see how it goes. So right off the bat, it's pretty responsive and pretty smooth, a lot better than I thought it would be. I'm gonna bring it back down. What I was trying to do is I was trying to do a complicated maneuver. And this complicated maneuver is hard to see, but basically you want the drone to go at a diagonal line. So up while going diagonally and then yawing at the same time to get you this kind of like a crane movement. And it did it pretty well for my first try. Now, the most sensitive of all the commands is actually the yawing part. Just a little bit, and there's a rotation where it catches, and right when it catches, it spins too fast. I wonder if there's a way that you could dial that down so it's not as sensitive, but I'm gonna take a look. All right, I'm gonna bring the drone down. And I'm gonna do a tracking shot. And I think I need to tilt the camera down a little bit now. I haven't messed around with that at all. Okay, so there's the tilt. There's the tilt of the camera. So here we're gonna come down Wow, so far it takes a little getting used to, but I'm really actually impressed with this controller. I will say that it doesn't descend as fast, nearly as fast as the regular controller. But it does do so very smoothly. Okay, so hovering above the landing zone and pressing down on the thing won't land it. I ended up just pushing down on the stick on the DJI controller. I'm guessing maybe the return to home button will do it, but I didn't want to mess around with it. It's getting later. Overall, first impressions of the FT Aviator, really nice. I think I need more practice with it, but I think that this could allow you to get some pretty cinematic shots compared to the other controllers. I'll play around with it a little bit more, see if I can dive into the settings and see if some of these, controls can be adjusted a little bit in their sensitivity. But overall, I'm really impressed with the FT Aviator. Build quality, I thought it would be a little bit more solid than it is. I mean, it is pretty plasticky, more plasticky than I thought. I used to play with flight simulators back in the day, and those joysticks can feel really, really nice. This one has a little bit of wiggle and give, but the controls I'm really a fan of, and I think that as I fly more and more with this thing, even though it's a little bit more cumbersome, it could get you some really nice cinematic shots, really hard movements to get with two sticks. Also, I'm gonna try and use the smart controller instead of the regular Mavic controller and see if that will work as well. All right, well, thanks for watching this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.